A very good morning to everyone. Welcome to Global Online. Here we are back with our NTA UGC Net Paper 1 preparation for 2022 batch, wherein we are going to take the unit People Development and Environment today as repeated MCQs and as a part of MCQ revision series. Before we go ahead, an important announcement for all those who are going to appear for the next cycle for UGC Net Paper 1. We are going to start new batches very soon. All the notification related to new batches with the respect to the dates when the batches are going to start, how the batches will be very soon reaching up to you. At the same time, those students who are appearing for examination currently, for them we have this quick revision PDF for paper 1, which will be helping you to get revised all the topics under in one study material itself. This particular PDF consists of 2000 plus MCQs, updated MCQs, current affairs, previous year question papers, and most repeated questions. The contact details for the same is given on the screen. The fees for the same is 599. This is with respect to paper 1. For paper 2 also we have notes and MCQs available. For paper 2 you can see the list of subjects on the screen. The fees for same is rupees 1700. We have a discount offer right now going on, so you will get this in the price of 1275. The contact details are given. You can get in touch with the contact details in order to get access to the same. At the same time, we also have, so you can get in touch with us on the given WhatsApp number for paper 2. So we have paper 1 as well as paper 2 notes also available with us. So now let's start with the question on the topic People Development and Environment. So basically we have an first question, that is artificial ecosystem is what? Is it lake, ocean, aquarium, or forest? An artificial ecosystem is basically what? From the given option, is it lake, is it ocean, is it aquarium, or is it forest? So the artificial lake system is nothing but it is aquarium. So they have given the ecosystem. You have to list out which is that artificial ecosystem, whether it is a lake, ocean, aquarium, and forest. The right answer is aquarium. Now let's understand what is this artificial ecosystem. The ecosystems that are made by man for commercial or other benefits are known as artificial. So the word artificial, it means which is made. So these ecosystems are modified by human for their own profits and can be either terrestrial or aquatic. So some of the examples, the artificial ecosystems includes dams, gardens, parks, which are made by human. The zoos, aquariums, and botanical are the examples of artificial ecosystem, which are maintained with the objective of conserving biodiversity. The plants and animals are placed in well-protected areas, which are similar to the neutral habitat. Animal excreta are decomposed by the decomposers, and the simple compounds produced are taken up by plants. So thus an aquarium also is a self-perpetuating functional unit. So we have understood what is artificial system. We have the examples. So you can get an odd man out and you have to identify the ecosystem, whether it's artificial or natural. Question number 2 is lead is considered mainly as what? Is it an air pollutant? Is it a water pollutant? Is it land pollutant, or is it a radioactive pollutant? So lead is considered mainly as which of the pollutant listed below? As air, as water, as land, or as radioactive? So the lead is considered as one of the air pollutant. So let's understand lead is a persistent in the environment and accumulates in the soil and sediment through the deposition from air sources, direct discharge of waste streams to water bodies, mining and erosion. Ecosystem near point sources of lead demonstrate a wide range of adverse effects, including the losses in it. So here we are talking about what the lead considering as which type of pollutant and how it leads to air pollutant is explained over here. We have next question is which of the following are alternate sources of energy? So alternate sources of energy. So we have fossil fuels, we have wind, we have solar energy, or we have wind and solar. Which is one is considered as alternative sources of energy from the given list? Is it fossil fuels? Is it wind? Is it solar energy? Or is it both solar and wind energy? So the alternative sources of energy is definitely wind, as well as what? As wind as well as solar. Wind as well as solar energy. Okay. So now let's see what is this alternative energy. So alternative energy is the energy source that does not use fossil fuels. Like for example, that is coal, gasoline, and natural gas. Renewable energy comes from natural resources that are already used. That is such as solar, wind, geothermal, hydroelectricity, tidal, biomass, and hydrogen. Alternative energy sources which are listed, they are the one which refers to energy sources which are other than fossil fuels, like for example gasoline or coal, petroleum, diesel, and it includes all the renewable and nuclear energy resources. So although nuclear energy is not as bad for the environment as fossil fuel, but still it isn't classified as renewable energy source because nuclear material cannot be replenished within a human's lifetime. So nuclear energy is produced by the elements like uranium and thorium, which cannot be replenished and have a finite amount in existence. So we have seen that what is our alternative energy, what are the energy resources, and why nuclear cannot be considered, though it is not bad as fossil fuel, but cannot be classified as renewable energy. So that's what we have seen. Next question is International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement entered into force in the year what? So we have seen certain questions on International Solar Alliance Framework, okay, with respect to, who has the alliance has entered into agreement with whom, and all those details. So it is now asking you about the agreement year which came into force, okay. So agreement year is 2015, is it 2017, is it 2016, or is it 2018? So the agreement is entered into the force in the year 2017. So now, yes, the framework of agreement was initiated in the year 2015, but it came into force into year 2017. So that is 6th November 2017. 15 countries have signed and ratified this agreement, that is International Solar Alliance Agreement. Okay. So please keep in mind the ratification year and when it was initiated. Next we have is yes, question number 5. Which of the following socio-economic problems are related to overpopulation? So we have some problems listed. Now they are asking us that which of them are related to overpopulation, whether it is food, whether it is employment, whether it is fertility of the soil, whether it is all of this. So which of them is classified as one of the socio-economic problems which are related to overpopulation? So the socio-economic problems which are related to overpopulation are, that is food, not only employment, but fertility of the soil. So the overpopulation requires no doubt food resources to be fulfilled, to fulfill everyone's, need. It is directly related to employment issue. More population means more unemployment, since for the government it becomes difficult to accommodate everyone. So there will be exploitation of soil if the population also will grow. So all this will definitely have an impact or because the population is growing. So I mean to say, not only the food, not only the employment, but also the fertility of the soil. So next we have is Indira Gandhi Canal has brought greenery to which of the following state? Either it is state of Haryana, Rajasthan, Karnataka, or Andhra Pradesh. So which state has greenery due to Indira Gandhi Canal? Okay, or Indira Gandhi Canal has brought greenery to which of the following state? So it is the state of what? It is the state of Rajasthan. So we can see that the state of Rajasthan has brought greenery, or it's blessed with the greenery because of Indira Gandhi Canal. Now we have soil erosion. Seventh question is soil erosion can be prevented by what? So soil erosion can be prevented by afforestation. Is it can be prevented by deforestation? Is it can be prevented by overgrazing or removal of vegetation? So it is talking about preventing, okay, stopping soil erosion due to what? Is it afforestation, deforestation, overgazing, or removal of vegetation? So soil erosion can be prevented because of afforestation. Prevention it is talking about. Okay, how can we stop it? So it is because of overgrazing. Yes. soil erosion can be prevented because of what? Afforestation, not because of deforestation, overgrazing, or removal of vegetation. This will lead to soil. These are the examples which will lead to soil erosion, whereas afforestation will help the prevention. Okay. Now, which of this following is not caused due to global warming? See now the question to be read very properly. Which of the following is not caused due to global warming? So whether it is melting of polar ice cap, whether it is formation of acid rain, whether it is climate change of climate, or whether it is rise of sea levels. So it is asking which of the following is not caused due to global warming. Okay. Melting of polar ice caps, it is formation of acid rain, climate change, or rise of sea levels. Okay. So the one which is not due to global warming is, formation of acid rains, melting of polar ice cap, change of climate, rise of sea levels. It is all the reasons due to global warming. But yes, formation of acid rains is not because of global warming. Okay. Next question we have is airborne disease mainly cause harm to what? So we are talking about what? We are talking about airborne diseases. Is it because, it is causing harm to digestive system? Is it causing harm to circulatory system? Is it causing harm to reproductive system? Or is it causing harm to respiratory system? So they are asking about airborne disease causing harm to what? Okay, is it digestive system? Is it circulatory system? Is it reproductive system? Or is it respiratory system? So yes, airborne disease mainly cause harm to your respiratory system. Airborne, no? So it is not digestive or not reproductive or not circulatory, but it is the one which causes harm to what? It causes harm to respiratory system. So now, next is stress and anxiety are caused by what? So it is, they have given you the examples. The examples are in the form of stress and anxiety. So they are stating that stress and anxiety are the one which are caused by what? Are they because of air pollution? Are they because of noise pollution? Are they because of water pollution? Or are they because of nuclear pollution? So stress and anxiety are because of what? Either air pollution, is it noise pollution, is it water pollution, or is it nuclear pollution? So the stress and anxiety are the result of what? They are result of noise pollution. Okay. So yes, in pollutions, no, when you get definitely certain symptoms, and you have to identify which of them are result of what. Okay. So it is because of what? It is because of noise pollution. The stress and anxiety are the result of noise pollution. So question number 11, it talks about the group of animals belonging to the same species is known as what? So they have given an example over here. That is group of animals, they are belonging to same species. They are called as ecosystem, they are called as population, they are called as community, or none of this. So when we talk about the group of animals belonging to the same species, is it ecosystem? Is it population? Is it community? Or it is none of this? So the group of animals which belong to same species are known as what? Are known as population. They are called as population. We have question number 12. Now question number 12 talks about fraction, that is percentage of primary energy which is used in India, which is derived from biomass. So you have to have such factual questions also, easily assessed. Why? Because in such type of questions, definitely the facts are important. Your guessing work is not going to play a role over here. So here they are asking about a fraction. Okay. The total fraction or the percentage of the primary energy which is used in India. So they are specifically highlighting India, and which is derived from biomass. So is it 32? Is it 42? Is it 56? Or is it 22%? So it is which percentage of primary energy is used in India which is derived from biomass. So the total percentage of primary energy which is derived in India from biomass, it's 32%. So the correct factual accurate answer is 32%. Okay, so now biomass is one of the important energy source as it is renewable, widely available, carbon neutral, and also potential to provide significant employment in rural areas. Moreover, it is also capable of providing firm energy. So about 32% of the total primary energy used in the country, that is in India, is the one which is derived from biomass as per the source of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. So which the source is given from what? The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. So this is what it is considered. This is in consideration with the total energy which is used in the country, which is, derived from biomass. Next we have is, which of the following sustainable goal is related to sustainable consumption and production pattern? See, we know very well that there are definitely questions on sustainable development goals. You need to keep these goals, 17 goals in mind very well in sequence. There are topics wherein, certain internal questions are asked nowadays from this goal. So now they have told you to recognize the goal which talks about sustainable consumption and production pattern. So that it is goal 9, 10, 11, 12. So sustainable development goals are basically related to what sustainable consumption and production pattern. So it is goal 9, is it goal 10, is it 11, or is it 12? So basically goal 12 talks about sustainable consumption and production patterns. Okay, yes. So sustainable goals, totally how many are in there in number? We have 17 goals, which was set up by 2015 by United Nations. Okay. And they are achieved to be intended to achieved by 2030. So the goal number 12 is meant for what? Sustainable consumption and production pattern. So sorry, what is this purpose? The purpose is to ensure that the good use of resources, improve energy efficiency, sustainable infrastructure, and it provides access to basic services, green and decent jobs, and hence, it ensures a better quality life. So this is what is the main agenda of goal number 12, that is sustainable goal. Now please keep in mind that such questions are very common when it comes to, even code questions. So they will give you the purpose and they will tell you to identify the goals also. Okay. Now here we have match the following, question number 14, where we have disease. As I said, this also either in the air pollution question or in such questions, they will be giving you the disease and they will they will tell you to identify the mode of spread. So cholera they have given trachoma, they have given coelotymitis, as well as they have given dengue. So we are supposed to talk about the spread, whether it is lack of water, whether it is water contact, it is ingestion, or whether it is require host. So which of them, matches one another with respect to the disease and the mode of spreading. So which option stands to be correct? I'll give you some time so that you can read it and come to the answer. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So that is option number C. So when we talk about cholera, that is basically polluted water. Trachoma, it is basically talking about lack of water to maintain cleanliness. When we talk about cytomatis, it is basically involves water contact, and dengue is something which is, requires a host. Okay. Yes, so cholera is a bacterial disease that causes severe diarrhea and dehydration, which is usually spreads in water. Trachoma is a bacterial infection that affects the eyes. Access to clean water and sanitation are the key for preventing trachoma. Cytomatis is basically caused by an infection with fresh water parasitic worms in certain tropical and subtropical countries in the world. The fresh water becomes contaminated by infected animals, either human urine or feces. And dengue is a viral infection which is transmitted by the bite of insects, insects. So this is basically, it is what? This is the one which is required, which is requiring the host. Okay. Insects it is. Okay. Yes. Now. Question number 15. Yes, that is, we have a keto protocol, question on protocol. So, which is the first commitment period? In the theory class, I have taken this question very well. The commitment periods of keto protocol, that is, the first and the second. So, here they are asking us, sorry, here the answer is reflected, it's upside down. So, yes, the first commitment period, we have 2011, 2012, 2014, 2008. So, the first commitment period is 2012. So let's see a little bit about this question. So the Kyoto Protocol is the one which is adopted as an international treaty that committed, its signatory to develop national program, basically to reduce emission of greenhouse gases. So the Kyoto Protocol was adopted in Japan on 11th of December 1997, and it entered into force on 16th Feb of 2005. So the commitment has, expiration. So first period expired on 31st December 2012, whereas the second commitment period ended on 31st December 2020. So the first period is 2012 and next is 2020. Okay, second commitment period. On Keto Protocol, these questions have not been very much explored. So you should remember the commitment period. There are two, that is first and second. First ended at 20. First period ended at 2012 and the second period ended at 2020. Okay, so yes, we have completed the first next 15 set of questions for your people development and environment. We will be having next week also some exams are lined up. So we will be having the MCQ revision series going up in the next week also for all the students who are going to appear for the examination, so that this last minute revisions will help you out with some form of question and will help you to give, a clear revision for all the topic also. Thank you everyone. See you in the next class.